Hi, my name's Tim. I'm a full stack developer from the Netherlands. For the past 9 years I was making websites and plugins for clients at a ad agency, and I recently quit to see if I could make plugins and earn a living with that. Now, it might take a while, but this is one of my first ones that I think I may want to sell. So if you received this video, I'd love your feedback and help in seeing if this is a success or it can become a success. This is my website, timber.dev. It's not much, it's not done, but at least you can find me here. You've got my socials, and if you want to reach me, you can do it through Discord, Twitter, the way you got this message, or you can use the contact page. And besides that, there's also some pretty interesting blog articles, I think. Anyways, let's get into the plugin itself. All right, this is a local site, so you can access it. And let's get rid of this camera. So, all right, this is a pretty standard WordPress install, and we're gonna do the dashboard last because that's what the plugin is about. It's a dashboard plugin. Let's take a look at the users first. We got 3 users. I'm currently logged in this test. That's an administrator. We've got an admin old, which is also an administrator, and we've got an old user, which is an author old. So just keep that in mind. These 3 users exist. They've logged in, and they've customized their dashboard. Well, not me, but I'm going to do it in a second. So themes. We got a very standard theme. We're going to do nothing with the theme, so I figured just pick a standard one. Plugins. There's 2 plugins active right now, Gravity Forms and Yoast. Why these 2? These 2 add dashboard widgets. So if we go back to the dashboard, we can see we got site health, quick draft, at a glance, activity, events, forms, which is provided by Gravity Forms, and the Yoast dashboard plugin. Now this is by default. I didn't customize anything. In fact, I cleared the database of preference settings. So this is what I get as an admin when I log in. Now, this is kind of ugly. In the screen options, you can see everything is enabled. The welcome panel is disabled. I don't know why I didn't get a welcome panel. That's maybe a bug on my system, but that's I'll figure it out later. So this is default, and I can customize it for me, but that's going to do nothing for my users and my future users. So that's what the plugin aims to solve. It lets me configure the dashboard and then save it to be the dashboard layout for all the other users. Alright, well, let's give it a try. So it doesn't have a name yet. I codenamed it the KonMari Dashboard because we're going to keep things neat and tidy. So it's activated. It doesn't do anything yet. And because you only want to do this once, kinda, unless you want to redo it, I put it under settings. So there's 3 steps to this plugin. The first one is remove meta boxes. When you remove meta boxes completely, it doesn't do anything special. It just removes them for you, for users, for editors, for authors, for everyone. So let's go back to the dashboard. Let's say we want to completely get rid of quick draft because I don't like it. First, we got to detect all meta boxes. Now, this happens real quick, but in fact, it redirects you to the dashboard with a special flag. Then it detects all the meta boxes that are there, and then it redirects you back. So now we've got all the meta boxes that are available on this list. What did we say? Quick draft. All right, so we're going to quick draft, save settings. Get a little confirmation here. Now if we go back to the dashboard, quick draft is gone. And you also cannot add it back. It's really gone. So that's step 1. So this way you can just completely remove any meta box that you don't want for you, but also you don't want for your users. Just get rid of it. All right, step 2. And this UI is going to completely change because this looks like crap, and that needs some work, but the functionality is there. So I'm not going to distribute this version. I'm going to clean this up, get a UI, but I just wanted to get this video out first. So step 2, additional features. What additional features do we have? Well, there's sort of 2 parts. There's the welcome panel and there's placeholders. Let's start with the welcome panel. Just like the remove section, we can completely remove the welcome panel for anyone and everyone. But what you can also do is hide it by default. So what that does is when a new user would log in, it checks, has the user expressed a preference on whether or not they want to keep the welcome panel or disable it. If they haven't, then this kicks into action and it disables it for them. So if you want to keep the option of enabling the welcome panel, if you want to let your users re-enable the welcome panel, then you could use the hide welcome panel option. Alright, then we have remove placeholders. On the dashboard, if, like in the default order, you have empty columns, you get this. Drag boxes here, ... If you don't want that, because it's not that pretty, remove placeholders, save settings, go back to the dashboard, that shit's gone. No more dashes. Now if you can still drag it over here, you just don't get the feedback that it's possible. That may need a little tweak, so. Alright, so step 2 is done. Then step 3, this is where it sort of gets complicated, but not really. So on the status part, we can see the plugin detects that we've customized our metabox order, but we haven't customized our hidden metaboxes. Now we can, we don't have to. If these are all the metaboxes you want to show, that's fine to users. This plugin allows you to set a new custom default for the order and what's hidden and the welcome panel. If a user has already customized their dashboard, they're not going to get the default. They're going to get their own. So we're not overriding what they have. If you do want to override what they have, you can hit this button and it will remove everyone's preferences so that what we're going to set becomes everyone's new default because they don't have a default. So let's do that. And because we are part of everyone, ours will be reset as well. Now, the final feature. the feature that it's actually all about. Setting your current dashboard as the new default. Now you can't do this right now because we haven't customized our dashboard. If it's not customized, then what are we saving? So let's actually use this as you would in the field. Which one did we want to keep? We wanted to keep site health and at a glance. And let's say we want at a glance over here and site health over there. So this is very a unique setup. Blank blank site health at a glance. Let's go back to settings. Now it's going to say you've customized this, you've customized that. We don't have anything saved yet, but now this button's available. So we're going to save our dashboard as the dashboard. And previously we've cleared everyone's preferences. So now this is set and this is set. And now this should be the dashboard for everyone. Now we can customize it again. Let's move to the left. Now this is just our dashboard. But what we set just now, that's everyone's dashboard, or at least everyone's default. So let's see if that worked. So let's go to one of the other users, admin old and author old. Admin old. There you go. That's what we set. And if we go to author old, this guy's missing a dashboard, a metabox. That's because he doesn't have the rights to this metabox. So he can't turn it on even. So we're not messing with anyone's rights. We're just saying this would be ideal, and then WordPress will say, well, he's not allowed to show that, so etc. So these were existing accounts. Let's make a new account, and I think that's our final test. Users. Let's do admin new. Admin new. Password. Yes, it's weak, but it's a local WordPress install. Don't do this when you're online or on staging. Don't use an email. Created. Let's log out. Log in. Admin new. Admin new. And we're gonna have 2 boxes on the right side. Then it worked. It worked. Now this still means, because we're an admin, right? We're a new admin. We can still customize it. We can still get everything back. But the KonMari plugin, not trademarked, has set a new custom default. So you're still giving your users the freedom to choose what they want on the dashboard, but it's going to be a much nicer dashboard by default. I think that covers everything. If you have feedback from me, then I'd love to hear it. Thank you for watching.